I'm John Cohen, and this is My Tech. When we think of web browsers, we think of, Chrome or Firefox, maybe even Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge or Apple Safari. But there are other browsers out on the market, and a lot of them are based on that Chrome operating system. And one of them that's interesting right now is one called Comet. It is an AI-driven browser. When you think of AI now, I'm sure you think of, something like ChatGPT from OpenAI. Well, this is a competitor to ChatGPT or to OpenAI, and it is Comet. And I'm going to show you a way to use Comet and this sort of AI intelligence to see if you're being a victim of a scam, one of those scam emails or text messages you might get. Let's have a look. So let's assume that you receive this kind of a text. It is from a number you don't know, and maybe right away you'll say to yourself, wow, that doesn't seem like a number that USPS would send me a text from. But for this example, let's assume that you don't realize that. Or maybe you're someone who's not familiar with these texts, or just someone who doesn't pay attention to these small details. So what we're going to do is we're going to, maybe in a normal situation, click on this link and open up whatever link this goes to. Could be really USPS, or it could be someone who's a bad guy trying to steal your personal data or something else. Rather than clicking on it or doing a quick look, we'll go ahead and we'll do a copy of the link. And then we're going to go into Comet here. And like I said, it is a browser from Perplexity based on AI technology. And you can use it like a normal browser, and you can do everything in a normal browser that you would normally do. But in this case, we're going to use the AI engine a little bit to ask a question. So we'll say, is this a valid link? And we'll post that or paste that link in there and hit enter. And it's going to start doing some searching. And you can see it's using different sources. And it looks like it comes back with saying, here, is this a valid link, right? So this link is not valid or legitimate for USPS website. It appears to be part of a phishing scam, and we shouldn't be involved in clicking on it. We should probably delete it. We should probably do something about it. Now, this is going to work a lot of times perfect, but like any other AI technology, you should also give it some thought and say, does it actually make sense? And as you go and read down and you can look and see some of the sources that they have here, you can actually validate it that it is giving you good advice. And of course, you're not limited to just looking up links. You can look up anything you want using this Comet browser. And I think this integration of AI technology in a browser really can give the user some extra benefit and allows you for more functionality. Now, you can do a follow-up if you see here, you can say, so should I click on this link? And you can ask that question, like if you're not sure. And it tells you right away, no, you should not click on this link. So it is an easy way to, root out scams and, emails or text messages for that matter that don't seem legitimate. Don't fall victim to your personal information being, susceptible to the dark web, to scammers, to bad actors. This is a great solution. It's free of charge. Right now, they're running it as a free of charge option. I assume they're going to continue to offer a basic version free of charge, and then maybe an upgraded version paid for. I will put a full description below, and you can have a look at Comet yourself and see if it can help you in the future. This is John. Here's a couple other videos that you might like, and feel free to subscribe.